Oh, right.
I'll have to drink more whiskey again. Do it again. It didn't work the first time.
Yeah, we have some bit later, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't put a boardwalk in there. In the boardwalk.
Oh my god, she's went for the full booner.
So how do you think? I mean, she's having autism. No, but so you made the assessment, everyone's good.
Are you enjoying your wedding experience?
Loving it.
Did you enjoy the treasure hunt?
The treasure hunt was the best hunt I've ever done in my life. All of them, every single one. Did you?
Yeah, we did, yes.
And Matt's now like, what should we do with the stone?
Right, have you bought the stones? It's very important that you bought the stones with you.
Yeah. Half of them are in Matt's handbag.
Cool, there's a dead sheep round the corner. We're going to throw that the dead sheep.
We decorated it all out.
That's right, you okay? Then there's a speed break around the corner. Winter Raz is when we all got walking back. Yeah, no, sure. It's going to happen. Then comes it'll be okay. Hooray!
Oh, my sweetheart, have you got the hand fast in
Somebody's supposed to be filming it.
I can crouch at your feet and hold you in place.
Back a bit.
Yeah, cost you.
Are we ready? Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
And on behalf of your bride and groom, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you all to the stunning Isle of Bute as we celebrate Stevie and Ken's marriage today. My name is Jennifer Buchan and I'm a celebrant with the Humanist Society Scotland. Stevie and Ken's marriage is going to take place within a stone circle laid out by you. They're incredibly brave. Family and friends. The ancient Celts believed that there was a powerful bond between people and the land on which they stood. They firmly believed that the wisdom of human beings who had lived there before them lay deep within the land. And Butte has been a settlement.
Wow.
What a day for it.
It's going to be one of 6 perfect, isn't it?
Thank you so much. Would you please now welcome the bride and groom?
We've used up all the plasters.
I did, but
Oh, David.
never mind.
Never mind. One's it. No, he's got the drone. He's not getting past it.
You're not completely in.
It's all right.
Got hay fever.
Not crying. I'm crying.
Sort of walking back up.
Can I stand? I stand in here.
Do you want to come down?
No, you're all right. I'm here now.
Are you allowed to be inside the stone circle? Doesn't that
Oh
mean
my
that's
God! It's like it's like holding Austin Powers' hand. Aye, all right. Wrong coast. It is an enormous privilege to be part of a couple's marriage ceremony, because when two people are so in love, you cannot help but share their excitement and in the happiness that they bring to you. Stevie and Ken chose to be married in a humanist ceremony, as they feel that the rational and caring philosophy of humanism reflects their own beliefs of loving and respecting each other, other people, and the world in which we all live. Ken and Stevie are two people who live their lives in this way, and I hope that, whatever your own personal beliefs, you'll find today's ceremony sincere and meaningful. Now, the reason that you're here is because you are the most important people in Ken and Stevie's lives, and you have loved them, supported them, and helped them to become the two very special people who stand before you here today. So, because of that, I would like to share just some of Stevie and Ken's very edited story with you now. Stevie and Ken first got together using, in Ken's words, a popular online dating application. And Stevie explained that an app is the only way to meet people nowadays, because most pubs are filled with hard drinkers and undesirables. Yeah, basically your pals. Anyway, the two of them arranged to meet at the Wiki Hole Inn. As Stevie was arriving from work, she didn't turn up until 9:15, so they only had about an hour in the pub, which turned out to be a bit of a blessing, as the pub wasn't taking card payments, and Ken, just like the Queen, was carrying no cash. From the minute that they first met, Stevie and Ken were really attracted to each other, but not just physically. They both knew that this was going to be different. The two of them were desperate to listen to each other, as they were interested in each other, and they wanted to know everything about each other. Conversation was easy, and they were so open with each other. When the pub was closing, Ken and Stevie decided to walk over to the caves, see the bats. Aye, right. It was dark and cool and still, and in that stillness, they had their first kiss. Now, obviously, 2020 was unusual for very many reasons, but probably the most remarkable of them were the lockdowns. It was during these lockdowns that Stevie and Ken's relationship flourished, as they were together full time and looking after Stevie's mum. They could talk about their shared passions, of which there are very, very many, and once we were all allowed out, the caving, kayaking and exploring could restart, and of course, the trips to Scotland. As time went on, Ken and Stevie started looking for a house that could be a home for them and Stevie's mum. And as it turned out, they found that house in Wookey Hole, back in the village where it all began. Ken told me, getting married is important to me, as I need to formally show my love and commitment to Stevie. I love Stevie, and I know she loves me. She loves me for who I am, and she understands me. Stevie is the one I can talk to about anything, which makes life interesting and makes me feel content. She fulfills my deepest desires, and when I am with her, I feel very special. I hope that I make her feel special too. For me, it can only be Stevie. Stevie told me to be married is a total commitment of mind and body. I feel that it makes our relationship complete, and it shows a devotion and a steadfastness to each other. What do I love about Kenny? His kindness, his funny, even quirky sense of humour, his ability to always make me happy, his intellect, and the fact that he likes to be a bit different. I love the fact that he never likes to conform to the norm, and he doesn't use phrases people use in everyday life. He has an eclectic taste in music. Some of it is so random, but this is all part of Kenny. He is true to himself. Kenny totally understands me. If I'm tired or grumpy or unhappy or grouchy, he supports me and helps me feel better. He makes me laugh and he looks after me. He has the patience of a saint sometimes. He makes my soul light up when I'm with him, and when we're apart, all I want to see is his face again and hold him, just to know that he's still there, still my gorgeous Kenny. I know it's a bit slushy to say, but he is the flame to my candle and the light of my life. Kenny makes me feel alive. Now, there you are.
It's a sign.
Now, every couple gets married for different reasons, and each marriage is unique. In the same way that love feels completely different to each individual person, and the love felt between each couple is truly unique to them. When we look out to that broad, beautiful sky, we understand that everyone on our planet, no matter which continent they stand on, is complete only when they find their own love. And Stevie and Ken, as we stand here, we too can feel real fear and the energy of your love. The journey you have taken together has been an amazing one, but the emotion you feel is simple and it's pure. Your love is accompanied with a faith in each other and with passion and compassion. The love that you feel is personal, and it's so personal to you. Now, before we actually get married, I would like to share with you some pertinent words about love by the writer Roycroft. It's called Love. I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there, and for drawing out the light and all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you're helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself. Let's get married. Now, Stevie and Ken have chosen to exchange their rings in the traditional manner of a hand fasting, and I'll be tying their joined hands as a way of confirming their union. Hand fasting is an ancient Celtic marriage ritual, and it's where the expression tying the knot actually comes from. Ken and Stevie, would you now like to join your left hands?
And you want to check the knot. So.
The first knot is for Stevie's love for Ken. And the second knot is for Ken's love for Stevie. These knots symbolise the strength of your love, of your love and commitment to one another. Stevie and Ken, today on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other forever, you're holding the hands of your best friend. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years. These are the hands that will give you strength and support when you need it, and as your hands are joined together now, may your hearts always be. Do we have the wedding rings?
She's a beautiful girl.
Oh, gorgeous. Oh, right. Is that nice? That would be wonderful.
Just take them out of the bag.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
I know.
Give you a little kiss.
Can I give you that back?
Yeah, you can.
Yay.
Come on, Brady.
Yeah, she did great. Yeah, you're in the circle. We're all in the circle. Oh, no. The wedding ring is a circle. It's a symbol of wholeness, strength, cooperation, peace. It's an embrace that can caress you and surround you. It's a support that can inspire you without limit. Stevie, can you place Ken's ring, or you need to tip his hand up, there you go, on his finger and repeat after me. Ken, I give you this ring.
Ken, I give you this ring.
As a token of my love for you.
As a token of my love for you.
I will love you forever.
I will love you forever.
It will only ever be you. Behave. Ken, would you like to place Stevie's ring on her finger and repeat after me? Stevie, I give you this ring.
Stevie, I give you this ring.
As a token of my love for you. I will love you forever. It will only ever be you. That's maybe the most minging thing I've ever done. I feel the need to illustrate. And like you could have even just avoided that and not made it worse by saying that. You're a nightmare. Oh, aye. Ken and Stevie, you have bound yourselves together by these promises and the bond is made by your love for one another. It is a bond that ties but does not bind. It is one that is sealed by your love and by the love that we here all have for you as individuals and as a couple. This handfast symbolises that together you are stronger than you are individually. So may the bond between you never come undone, through the joys or sorrows that you may face together, and may you always walk through life, hand in hand, mind with mind, and heart to heart. Slip your hand in. And pull, and pull, and pull, and pull, and pull, and keep pulling. Oh. Keep pulling. Oh my God.
Pull it. Pull it. Yeah, pull it.
And you've tied the knot. Stevie and Ken, you have made promises to each other, and I will now ask you to accept one another as husband and wife by making the declarations required by the law here in Scotland. Ken, can you please repeat after me? I solemnly and sincerely declare that I, Ken, accept you, Stevie, in marriage to be my lawfully wedded wife. Perfect. Stevie, can you please now repeat after me? I solemnly and sincerely declare
I solemnly and sincerely declare
that I, Stevie,
I, Stevie,
accept you, Ken,
accept you, Ken,
in marriage
in marriage
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
Ken and Stevie, by virtue of the declarations you have made in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses, your family and your friends, I have much pleasure in declaring you married and pronouncing you husband and wife. You may this. Now, it's now time for Ken and Stevie to sign the marriage schedule. And the marriage schedule is not only a legal document. In Scotland, as soon as it is signed, it also becomes a historical document. And because of that, Stevie has chosen her sister Tracy to be her witness, and Ken has chosen his nephew Simon to witness for him. Now, we weren't going to do this later, but I want to see you jump into this plinth, so get over here.
You want to hold that? Off recording.
Come on, Ray.
Peter.
I was just going to look for that. You do it every time. Good timing.
Do you want to hold that? While I record.
Can you see what you're recording?
I'll hold this.
To symbolise and to celebrate the commitment they have made here today, Stevie and Ken have chosen to drink from a quaich, representing their union and the union of their families. The quaich ceremony originated in the Scottish Highlands to cement love, fellowship and friendship, and it's long been used as a cup of welcome and of farewell. It's also used to get the drinking started really dead early at Scottish weddings, but to be honest, the Somerset people are well ahead of it. William, can you please do the honours?
Careful.
Look that way.
Not that way. Not down the hall. Oh my God. Well done, my darling. If you hold that with both your hands, Ken, and then Stevie, if you put your hands on top of Ken's, and that's a drinking from the loving cup. So as you take your first sip, it represents the love you have shared together in your past, Stevie and Ken. And as you take a second, it's a sip, Ken, it's a sip. I didn't want you counting backwards off of that. As you take a second sip, you drink the love today on your wedding day. A second sip.
There's any left.
This is a symbolic gesture, it's not a whiskey tasting. And as you take another drink, you drink to your love in the future and forevermore.
Big gulp, Steve, otherwise you'll have it all.
Right, you can next, Ken, you know.
I got a bit cat in it.
Ah, just have a bit of this. Aye, aye. Ken and Stevie, as you have now shared a drink from the quaich, we wish you all the joy and fulfilment in the years to come. Very many congratulations. William, come and get this cup.
Before he drinks the love.
Right, my darling.
Take the Tony Dean down and Simon.
So,
Both Simons.
we have now...
Like whiskey?
Oh, not finished it. We've now reached the end of the formal wedding ceremony. And before we adjourn to raise another glass to this happy couple, I would like to bring the ceremony to a close by sharing with Ken and Stevie on your behalf a marriage blessing. May your intention and your commitment to each other remain strong, and may the foundation of your relationship be love and the best interests of each other. Walk gently through the world together and know its wonders for all the days of your lives. Go forward in your life together with the good wishes of all those who love you. Remember this day, those who came to wish you well, the words you have spoken, the emotions you feel, and the love you have declared. And Ken and Stevie, above all, be happy. So, all that remains is for me to ask you to please hands together as I present, for the very, very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Prasad.
That's Thunderstruck, isn't it, by AC/DC?
Is it?
Oh, mine are frog. What's the frog?
Oh, little. Oh, wow! Little toad. Is that an Natterjack toad?
I don't know.
It's an Natterjack toad. Listen to Tony what he said, he'll look after you. Follow the naked man. He didn't trust the naked man. For the safe naked man.
It's got a gold blob on it, Penny.